Today, I'm going to discuss the power of user-generated content and how it can help boost your sales. I'm Shayla Price. I'm a content marketer. I create and promote content for B2B tech companies. I've helped organizations like Kissmetrics, SectionCam, and Yapo, and you can read some of my work at entrepreneur.com. So what's happening? Since the beginning of time, content has been changing the way we do business. But now more than ever, content is disrupting the traditional marketing standards. Why? Because consumers are in control. They can consume information when and where they want to. Just a few decades ago, big brands controlled advertising, and media corporations controlled radio and TV spots. But the internet has changed everything. Now customers can ignore your advertising and consume programming at their leisure. So how can your company break through these barriers? It's by telling amazing stories, and that's where UGC steps in. So what is UGC? That's anything created by your customer. That's that tweet to their friend. That's that product review on Amazon. That's that blog post they wrote about your services. Hell, it's that cat video that loops on Vine that has nothing to do with your business. UGC expresses the emotions and the concerns of your customers about your products. And it's a pretty good indicator of whether your brand sucks or not. But there are 3 benefits of UGC and why you should use it. First, valuable feedback. Big brands and small brands alike can collect feedback and use that to really find out what's going wrong and what they can improve in their business. It helps improve the customer experience. Also, you can build brand advocates. We just need to get the record straight that customers don't trust your company. They trust their family and friends. So you can build relationships to really get some brand advocates on your side. Also, cost savings. UGC helps reduce costs, especially when it comes to market research. For example, Comcast saved millions of dollars by connecting UGC to their platform instead of diverting that from their call center. So for example, they had a community forum where customers can ask questions and other customers could answer them. Just by doing that, they didn't really need a big call center anymore. So that UGC was able to save them money, and they could use that money instead to sign up customers instead of answering questions online. So here's an example from GoPro. This brand hosts something called the Video of the Day, where they're asking customers for footage of how they use their GoPro. Basic, simple, but had tremendous results. That brand engagement, that customer awareness actually tripled their YouTube views and also increased their revenues in 2011 from $230 million to $980 million in 2013. Now GoPro offers a UGC program year-round, and they're giving money for customers to submit that footage, up to $5 million. That's the power of UGC. So how do you capture this? It's not going to fall in your lap. You got to think, Donald Trump has his campaign, Hillary has hers. What's your campaign, and what will it stand for? First, target people's passions. You need to target people's emotions, bring things to life for them. So if your campaign is about love, remind them of a marriage, that first date. If your campaign is about excitement and fun, remind them how they felt when their college football team won that championship game. You really want people to spill their guts about how they feel, so you need to target their people's passions. Create a catchy hashtag. It's all about memories. You don't want to have that hashtag that's 50 characters long that no one can remember. It won't work. You need to have something like Coca-Cola's hashtag Share a Coke campaign. They didn't tell you to buy a Coke, they told you to share a Coke. And it just makes sense. You had to buy one to share one, but it's that human connection that they wanted to bring to life. Don't be like McDonald's that had hashtag Mickey D stories, and it was all about them, and people started giving bad feedback about how the burgers weren't good, how their customer service was poor, and it just was a backlash for them. You don't want that. Promote heavily in your campaign. Promote like your sales depend on it, because they do. Promote on your email list, on all your social media channels, and of course your website. Reach out to influencers and also other brands in your industry to help you promote your campaign. But you're saying, Shayla, I don't have time for this. I have to do my conversion rates. I have to do this data. I need a solution today. Well, Trustpilot offers this invitational emails where once someone purchases a product, it automatically sends them an email saying, hey, can you submit a review for us? And that way you get in UGC automatically, you don't have to think about it, and your team can save time. So path to sales. You can collect all the UGC you want, but if it's not making money, it really doesn't make sense. So here are just three vehicles that I believe that really work in order to gain money out of the UGC. First, product pages. If you're having a campaign and you're getting photos, that's great. Use that as shoppable ads. So on your product page, put that UGC right next to that product and saying, hey, our customers are using this. It's instant social proof that somebody's out there using your products and they're happy about it. Curated content hubs. These are just hubs of UGC graphical presentations of all the content you have that's come together. So for example, if you're a fashion company, you might have a collection of boots, a collection of hats, a collection of dresses, and you want to link that graphical presentation of UGC to that category page. That will help build that path to sales. And of course, community Q&A forums, similar to Comcast. Have a forum where your customers are talking about products and issues, and then you can help facilitate the sale. You're not there to sell directly, you're there to educate the consumer. So if somebody's mentioning something and they need additional help, and a customer says, oh yeah, just pick this up, and you just swoop right in and provide that information and link to it. So again, you might be saying, Shayla, I don't have time for that. Well, I have a solution. WooCommerce offers the review for discount extension, and that helps you when somebody submits a review, you automatically can send them a 5%, 10% discount, and that helps with upsells, it helps with repeat purchases so that you're getting money in the bank today. And that's what you need in order to clinch UGC to sales. Here's an example from Glam Glow Mud. They provide innovative facial treatments to their customers. And what they do in their presentation, they have the actual picture of the UGC, is right there. Then they also have the product, and then you'll see there's a call to action, get youth mud. So you're not just having the UGC floating in the air, the product is not floating in the air. You have all three of those together. You have the picture, you have the product, and you have the call to action. And if you also see in the right corner, they give a shout out to the user. So if you'll know that your work matters and that that customer matters. It's a real person and you can click it. So that's just a good example of how you can use UGC to your advantage. So best practices. There are a few things I've learned from my experience and from my clients. And one is focus on the customer. It's all about them. Don't be like Mickey D's and have something that's campaign that's all about you. Hone on to their personalities and who they are. So if 80% of your customers are punk rockers, you might want to have a campaign that has something to do with that because they already love it. And if you're doing it, they will participate. Also, have an incentive for your customers. You need to give in order to receive. It just makes sense. So you have a swag bag, a VIP invitation, an opportunity to be a brand ambassador. That all makes sense for them because they want something in return because they're giving you that free original content that you want. And that's important. Also, connect your UGC in all parts of your sales funnel. What sometimes we do, we have UGC only in the awareness side or only in the customer retention. You know your friction points and where you're having trouble clinching the sale or retaining somebody into your company. So sprinkle a little UGC in the awareness side if that's the issue, or also put a dash of UGC when it comes to onboarding. Wherever you need it, place it. As you continue to learn, develop, and sell, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at Shayla Price. Thank you.